is the Commandant of the Atlantic Seas, Captain of the East Coast, your premier puffer right now, Hungry Box. Oh, he whistled it!
Wow!
Whistled it into
of
an
it.
up smash. Unbelievable. That is something you don't see every day.
Damn, in the back of the head. That was rude.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is the upset. This is what we wanted to see today.
Hello everybody, welcome to Directional Influence episode 29, brought to you by VVV Gaming. I am your host, Rapture, and for the first time in a few weeks, we have my main man here, Will. How you doing, bro?
I am doing great. I'm currently on my iPod right now, rocking that Skype, and I don't know why I haven't been doing this like my entire life, but
Yeah,
this is
it's pretty hype. It's pretty hype. Everyone get iPod for your Skype or Skype for your iPod, etc. I don't even have that for my iPod because I have a laptop. I'm not poor. But anyway, so today we have a pretty chill episode. We know for many of you this is a spring break week, as it is for myself, though many of you guys are not in school, so that's cool. So, I mean, it's a rather relaxed episode. We're not going to make it too long. So this week we're going to be talking about a few things. First off, we're going to be talking about Wii 2. Because why not talk about it? We're all Nintendo fans here, and the possibility of a Super Smash Bros. 4 is rather enticing. So we'll talk about Wii 2. Then I'm going to talk about my little IGN thing. I'm not going to spoil that for those who haven't heard. And then after that, we're going to talk about how stacked New York and New Jersey locals are, because myself and Will both went to the Uprise of Long Island number 2, and for a tournament that had like about a dozen people, was ridiculous, to be honest. So we'll talk about more this week. We'll talk about that in this week and all that. I don't even know where I'm going with this sentence. Episode 29. I'll end it with that. Transition shit. So Will, Wii 2 is gonna be released, I guess, or at least announced or whatever at E3 this year, but we've all heard rumors for it, so I mean, it's Wii 2. We're hyped. Are you hyped?
Alright, well, first of all, aside from a new Wii possibly being unveiled, like, E3 is hype enough as it is.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I remember last year, like, Nintendo's E3, I remember it being really good. I don't really know why, because they didn't announce a new console, but if they really are releasing this, and I've heard a lot of, like, obviously speculation on it, and there's a lot of rumors going around, and
Tons of rumors.
it's definitely something that's really going to push Nintendo in the direction that I really hope that they would go, and I know a lot of hardcore gamers would agree.
Yeah.
That they've been saying stuff about it's going to be an HD resolution, it's going to be backward compatible, it's going to play the old Wii games.
There's so many like rumors. I mean, apparently, here's from all of I've gathered, it'll be backwards compatible with both the Wii library and the GameCube library.
Sweet.
It'll be as powerful as like an Xbox 360 or PS3 or something.
That's where we don't really know.
Well, the rumors are so bad. Like, it's bad because it's like a dream console almost. Because apparently Nintendo wants to capture the hardcore audience again. So the controls, and this is where it really gets like in depth here. Apparently the controller will have like a GameCube like control screen, and us being Smash Bros. Players, we know how much we love that GameCube controller. The difference here is that apparently there's a 6-inch wide tablet on there, like a touch screen. We're not sure if it has multi-touch, by the way, but the fact that that's there really raises some questions, because that in and of itself makes it almost like a DS almost, the controller. I'm sure the battery life will be really sucky if it's wireless, which will be. And it's odd because not only that, we have the power of an Xbox controller. So let's take a list here. The power of not an Xbox controller, the power of an Xbox 360, this controller, the hardcore thing going on it, HD, the backwards compatible thing, all of these things put together seemed for me too good to be true.
Yeah, something's gonna have to fall through. I mean, Nintendo has been kind of slacking lately. Like the Wii, it has the sales over the 360 and the PS3 right now, but everybody knows it's like dropping down, and it pretty much seems like the demographic for the Wii right now is like
It's completely saturated.
It's like little kids and like
yeah, that too.
and like grandmothers and families. Like it's that's pretty much that's what they're aiming to like throw games out at now.
Well, here's the thing that I'm like bothered by is that it's not like I don't think Nintendo is incapable of this, okay? I don't think that at all. I think this is a great thing for Nintendo to do. I think it's very logical and very not like realistic. The problem is that off the success of the Wii, it makes absolutely no sense for them to be automatically changing it to this one thing. I mean, think about it. We went from the GameCube, which was a complete standard console, to despite the fact that it looked like a launch box, it was pretty standard, and then you go to the Wii, which is a GameCube with motion controls, all the way back to a GameCube with a DS controller. It's weird how they're like flip-flopping. And I'm just worried that it's gonna, like, the rumor, because again, they're rumors. We have no idea what this thing is. We have no idea. It's completely rumors. Every rumor has been from a trusted inside source, but we don't know. We have no idea why this came out of nowhere after the 3DS release is beyond us, because knowing Nintendo, they're gonna either promote the fucking hell out of everything they have, or they're gonna keep it under wraps completely, because Nintendo holds every secret to their chest. Yeah. So the fact that this thing is like all of a sudden coming out of nowhere, we have no idea where it came from. It just showed up on websites. It comes right after the 3DS launch, which makes really no sense, like, financially, because they're going to try and promote their 3DS, not their new console. And there's no reliable source for it. And it's like a really like big clusterfuck of all the things we want at the same time.
Yeah, it's very possible that it's just like a really organized rumor now that you put it that way. But I guess we can't really know until E3. But I mean, it would be the perfect thing that Nintendo needs, because like if they could push forward to the HD resolution, then as I've been reading everywhere, that'll get them the third-party support that they so dearly lack, and they always have pretty much.
Well, apparently third-party developers are already like developing or plans to develop for this console, which again feels very rumor-ish, Yeah. One of the things about rumors is either they're too vague or they're too specific, it seems very specific that we already know what developers are apparently like already ready to develop for it, when these same developers were very like hands off on the Wii. It feels so surreal, because I would love a hardcore Nintendo console. I want a next gen N64. That's what I want, and that's what it sounds like. It sounds like almost like they're just being like, you know what? Let's take our DS and N64 and GameCube and just like smash it together and see what we get, and fuck the Wii. That's what it sounds like. And I'm like, wow, that's great, but that it's. I mean, maybe it's an open and there's the vitality sensor in it that we never got. Maybe that's what it is. All the rumors were just fucking with us, and the vitality sensor. That's definitely what it is.
Well, we know either way that no matter what happens, that Nintendo's going to be super innovative, and whenever they do come out with their next console, perhaps this is truly it. That like, even with the screen you mentioned on the controller, that seems kind of like looking back to like almost like the Dreamcast controller. Like it's like part of the controller, but it's just like a little extra like cool innovative thing that they'll like build into the game somehow, like how you can connect like your DS to like the GameCube, like all that, the little gimmicky things that Nintendo does.
That's what I'm thinking, because like we all know Nintendo's has been innovative. I mean, the DS is fucking godsend. I mean, the PSP. Honestly, all you PSP fans out there, the DS literally does everything and better. Okay, just saying that. Okay, I'm a huge DS fan. Okay, and the Nintendo has made everything innovative. The GameCube wasn't really innovative, but since then, you've seen a lot of innovation, which is why, looking at this, the only thing I've seen that's rather innovative is the tablet on the controller, which number one, as you said, the Dreamcast sort of did, and number two, I mean, the DS has a touchscreen. We have portable, like we have cell phones and we have our portable games that are essentially controllers with a screen on them. So I'm wondering how the innovation comes into this, if it does at all. Maybe Nintendo's like, why don't we not do this? You know, like I don't understand. I'm just very happy because I remember when the Wii first came out, I couldn't wait to use the motion controls, and now it's 2011, and I felt this in 2010 too. I hate motion controls now. I just want to sit down and play with like a real controller, you know? Which, you know, that's why I'm like, wow, this is really cool. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if Nintendo's going to just like throw that idea away so quickly, you know?
Yeah, it seems really popular nowadays since, by the way, in my opinion, it seems that like Nintendo kind of first had the motion idea, and then like everyone else was like, oh, that's a cool idea, and they all kind of went along with
Yeah.
it. So.
And
Since they kind of like started it, I don't think they're gonna do away with it, but
maybe they will. I mean, they have no reason. They have, because you said they started it. They have every you know, point here. I don't know whatever word I'm looking for. Like every means to just do something else, you know, because they did this, you know, however long ago they did this. Like, all right, let's do something else, you know.
yeah.
And I would love for them to just sit down and be like, yo, let's make a not crappy Smash Bros. No, I'm kidding. I like Brawl, but I want to see some like legit franchises, you know, launch titles. I want to see something good from this. I'm hopeful. I'm a little skeptical, but overall I'm hopeful because I think this is a realistic move for Nintendo. We'll just have to wait and see. And I think they're teasing us a little bit, but that's the thing that I'm a little worried because I don't know if Nintendo really teases. They should just do nothing.
And in the terms of a new console for Nintendo, I think it would be a very strong move for them to just, you know, finally push into the HD era. They've been behind in that for so long. And if they would just not completely get up to date and like go the 3D route, I would not be like too saddened by that, because I know they're already doing that with the 3DS, which is cool because, you know, it has the option of 3D or not. You can just change the little lever on the side. But like if this console goes 3D, that'd be like something that I wouldn't really. It's just like an extra. Like you don't really need that.
Yeah, I'm not a huge 3D person. I just want to play the games, you know. Like with the 3DS, every time I've tried it out, I've just turned off the 3D. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to play. I do. But anyway, for those of you listening, if you guys want to give your thoughts on the Wii 2, which by the way is being apparently called Project Cafe, or Project Coffee or Toffee or Cappuccino, whatever you want to call it. And if you guys have thoughts on the Wii 2, your predictions, your speculations, your thoughts, etc., please leave all of those things in our blogs, our posts, etc. We'd love to hear what you're saying, and maybe we'll leave some comments and read them on our next episode. All right, everybody. So halfway through our episode, really, or second segment, a third. So two things here. First off, on Always Brawl, you know, we that's where we post our shit and stuff. And I posted a blog about I'd say about a few days ago, almost a week ago, about, you know, your feedback on the show. And I know our show actually doesn't get a lot of physical feedback, but I know you guys definitely enjoy it. So I wanted to give some quick shout outs to everybody who posted. You know, we got things from like Usurper King's Ant. It's a pretty good podcast. I like that. Our boy Jem. To be honest, I've checked out a few out, but they've always been too long for me to listen to it at all. So maybe we gotta make them shorter. I don't know. And then we got some other stuff from like Ori Bro saying how good it is, Rubber Band Man, Inuit getting a new mic, that's nice. Professional Strides Rockin', saying he only liked my K's. But yeah, I mean, I want to just say that overall, you guys, for those of you who did post and everyone else who really liked it, we love doing what we do, and I'm glad that you guys did post your feedback, and we'll definitely try and maybe keep things a little shorter, but you guys can always listen to it in different chunks. Like, that's sort of something you can do physically. But yeah, I wanted to say that because also that was posted on All Is Brawl is an IGN thing I wanted to explain to you guys. Pretty much someone posted, I think it was like F Soren or something, saying how the IGN Super Smash Bros. World site, which is like, I guess the IGN form of Smashboards, I would assume, was looking for like news people, and I signed up for the editorial thing. I wrote like an article in like 5 minutes, and I got that. So I will be doing editorials for the IGN Smash site once a week. I go under the name of CCM30 on there. That's like my tag from a while ago, but apparently that's my tag there now, so I won't actually be Rapture on there, but I will do definitely a lot of competitive Smash stuff on there. So if you guys want to get in on that, talk to me. I will try and work some stuff out. If I can talk to people, interview people, what topics you want me to write about if I don't have an idea. So please hit me up on that. So I want to do a little quick shout out to that. So yeah, I'll be doing that on IGN. That'll be on the Smash Bros. Site. So I guess that's pretty hype. I guess a lot of people were like, "Yo, do that." I was like, "All right, I got this." So that's at supersmashbros.ign.com. You can check me out there, CCM30. So besides getting that small little plug there, Will. What did we do this past weekend? What did we do?
This past weekend, I had been taking a break pretty much from Smash for like the past couple of weeks almost, and then just last minute I decided, Vinny's like, yo, I'm gonna hold this local in a couple of days, and it was totally like last minute, and he let a whole bunch of people know. Apparently he only let
Top people.
the top level most players in New York, New Jersey know
the
about
best players go, and then
why did I go? I mean, it seems like a good idea though, because like I just wanted to, just pretty much go to get back into it. Like, Rapture came. I don't know if you were just like in Long Island for the weekend or what.
Yeah.
Like I was like, dude, why are you here? Like this is like some smallest local ever.
Yeah, I know. I just show up to things nowadays, and one of the things we wanted to talk about is that the NJNY locals are ridiculous now, and looking back on it, we don't have, and I say we lightly because I'm not technically in the region, but because of the fact I frequent more Long Island, New Jersey tournaments than I do my own state and region, New England, for the sake of the conversation, I will. We don't really have a middle in terms of
there is
player
no
skill.
mid-level.
There is no middle anymore.
There's like scrub level, and then there's like high level.
There's Rapture level. There's Rapture level, and then there's anti level. There really is. Those are the two levels. And no, but I'm serious. Like, because you go to these tournaments, I want to bring this up for you people because it's actually really ridiculous. Looking at the things here, the best people, like Will, you for example, you only placed one spot higher than me. Right?
Oh, that's terrible. Don't tell me that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm about to look at it right now.
Yeah, no, you're right, because you lost to Josh, and then I played Josh.
And I lost. Yeah, look at this. All right, everybody, you guys can't see here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people at this tournament. Okay, 14. Think of that. In the top 7, we had Anti-ADHD, Vinny, Nairo, Minty Flesh, Jash, Gunbladed, and Will. Okay, that right there is your top. Okay. That's your top right there. Will right at the bottom of that 7. That is top. And by the way, look at all those Meta Knights. Once we hit Will, we then get Raptor, Sama, myself, my boy Payne, Brandon, who is Vinny's brother, and Nuke. Okay? That divide is the line there. The line there is so boldly dividing a top-level player and a low-level player. And no offense to anyone who's at my level, but let's be honest. None of us are beating Will or Jash or Nairo. And nobody's beating Vinny, ADHD, or Anti. Right? Will gets 7th at this tournament.
What's pretty funny is that was probably Vinny's brother's first tournament.
It was. And you know what? Vinny's brother is probably the best down B user I've ever seen. Okay? He played looking at
Kirby, right?
Yeah, he uses Kirby and he played he played Sama in loser bracket round 1 and lost and Sama ended up losing to Minty Flash. He hit Sama with I would proudly say a good 3 down Bs in one game. Like he was going off. And he did better than me because when I tried down being Vinny, he just read me like a book. But besides that, the point I'm trying to make here is that it's like the divide is terrible. There's no middle left, and I have a feeling that other regions are the same. Like the middle is slowly getting, the middle class player is getting weeded out.
Yeah,
like,
I mean it's more about like we can get like the newer people to come. It's just like getting them to stick around and like to put the work in. It really comes down to the higher level players to go out of their way or to from the kindness of their heart, go out and find these middle level people that are still interested in the game, and just like hang out with them, teach them stuff, train them up. Like Wi-Fi is good and everything, but for the most part, I think the highest level players that still play Wi-Fi just keep playing to stay warm, and just like to keep their matchup knowledge strong. But like the middle level people aren't really learning as much as they could be, as going and finding people and just playing with them, and going to more events. That's really like where you learn the most, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, with the middle player though, it's like you're in a really bad position where you feel like you could actually like put a dent in like the good part of the placing of a bracket, but you're not good enough to actually do that, And the problem is that a lot of people nowadays, and I'm not even going to go into all the economy so bad, it's just like a general I don't want to spend my money thing. Yeah. People don't want to spend their money to go and lose to anti-ADHD and Vinny at a local.
I mean, right now also like inflation is back up again. Like gas prices are like skyrocketing. So at least as of right now, I can understand. Like I'm sympathetic to that, but still.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not even that. Like even besides, even if you just walked there, let's say you're only doing, singles and whatever. I mean, I didn't even enter doubles. It wasn't worth entering a 4-team bracket of doubles. But even if it was bigger, I'm not gonna enter doubles and know I'm gonna lose. I feel like I mean, I like playing friendlies. That's fun. But at the end of the day, it's a tournament. Why not have a Smash Fest? But you can't have a Smash Fest because you have top people there. So the top people got to win some money, so you have a tournament. And I don't mind losing. I go there to. What was that?
That was my computer. It's broken. It's telling me that my hard drive cannot be read, and it's like
he's ruining our show.
No, it's fine. You could edit out the beep. Sorry.
Nah, it's cool. I'm gonna keep the beep. Everyone wants to hear about the beep. Right. Insider source, guys. This is what happens. The beep. Anyway, no. But what I'm saying is like I feel like because the middle is gone, that's not good. I don't like the fact that there's no middle. Looking at this, I really don't like how, and I'm not gonna like take offense on anybody. Raptor, for example, has a pretty legit Yoshi, but to be honest, he's not at your level or Josh's level at all.
Well, he could be considered a middle. It's just the problem is that his placings coincide with
the Rapture level. Yeah. He coincides with Rapture level.
That's
even if he
plays Yoshi though.
Yeah, and Lucario apparently. And Vinny fucking put me as Meta Knight Pokemon trainer. Yeah, Pokemon trainer rep. Let's go. Well, but what I'm saying is though, it's like the middle it's needed. The middle's really important because then you can have people who can potentially get to top player status. Like for me, I don't have the same all right, I'll tell you. A year and 8 days ago from this recording, I went to my first ever Brawl tournament at your tournament, Will. I went to Fuck Yeah Sea King. I went to that.
That was a year ago?
That was a year and 8 days ago. 4/10.
Oh, that was the day before my birthday last year.
Yeah. And me and Allied got fourth in doubles. I was really pumped. And then back then I had the urge to win tournaments. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll get to a middle type player around a year later in 2011. And I'm not. And that's partially and it is my fault, I'll tell you that, but I don't have that urge anymore. I just want to hang out with people and play some Brawl. I don't have that urge to try and beat you or beat Jash or beat Minty or anything. I don't. Would it be great? Yeah, sure. But I play Gears now. I do this. I love doing the podcast. By the way, I'm not scaring anybody. I'm still going to do the podcast. Don't worry about that. But I mean, I feel like the middle is sort of fading out because people are almost losing that urge to be like, am I really gonna be that level? Like, what do you think?
I mean, I had that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like the drive to like compete and to beat everyone. Like you should always have that if you're gonna go to a tournament. But like there comes a point, and even I've been feeling it recently, where it's just like you just want to go because you have like a whole bunch of friends that in the Smash community, and you're just like going to hang out, and you could just go and not enter, but if you think about it, you should enter because that's the reason you went, and also it you know, it hurts the scene, and it hurts the tournament itself. And if there were going to be future events, you know, you should probably at least just enter one event.
Yeah.
But even if you want to hang out, it's cool. But I don't know, man. Like, even when you get to the highest level, there's still people that, like, you could be a top level player, but there could just be that one person or that one character who just kind of counters you, and it's just something that you really, really, really even have to work even harder to overcome. And that's before you even get, well, that's after you get to the highest level. Not even saying that I'm at any sort of highest level, because I'm rusty as hell now. But like, I played what was it? I played Nairo in bracket, say for instance, in like round 2, and I was like, oh my god, like, what the hell are ADHD and Nairo doing at this little local in Long Island? But I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna like give it my all, see what happens, and like, I almost won. And that's like Donkey Kong versus Meta Knight. Obviously not a very good matchup, but the way that, you know, Nairo plays, he plays super aggressive. So when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I could actually win this. And then that little bit of motivation and that drive like started to come back to me. And then he took the set back and he won. And I was like, it's all right. At least it was fun. He's better than me anyway. But I don't know. Like, you have to find a way to find that motivation, that feeling that you had. Like, maybe it's some sort of event that you haven't been to yet, you might go to soon, but if you could find a way to like experience that feeling and try to hold on to it, that combined with confidence is what you need to do really well.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the highest level players like hold on to it so well, but I don't know, maybe that's something that we have to ask one of them. We can interview them. Just play Meta Knight, they'll say, probably.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like for people like me or middle level people, Rapture level people or middle level people, it's, yeah, you need that one kick, you know? That one, just like, you know, you gotta do something. Like, when I was playing Gunblade in round 1, he shit on my Meta Knight. I was like, okay, that's cool. So I went to Kirby. I always default to Kirby or Pokemon Trainer because those are the characters I know for some ungodly reason. I went Kirby on him. All of a sudden, I was like styling on him for 10 seconds. I was like, yeah. Damn. And then he beat me. And I was like, oh my god, I felt like crap. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll get it back in losers. But then I realized there's only 14 people at this tournament. And guess what? I'm playing in losers round 1 or round 2 because I had to buy Jash. Okay. So I'm not going Meta Knight anymore. I go Kirby. I get literally my first stock. I got 0 to Death by Jash. His Toon Link 0 to Death is my Kirby. I lose. I go Pokemon Train on him. My Squirtle styles on him for 10 seconds, and then I lose. But like, I'm like, it's in reach. I just want the style on him.
Yo, I was liking those random up Bs though. Like, you're just getting those rogue up Bs. He's like diagonally above you in the air. You're just like up B with Squirtle.
And I love that. Yeah, I love Pokemon Trainer. if I could just beat somebody with Pokemon Trainer and make my life. And I want that so bad. You know, that's
what is that called? Is that like Surf?
That's Waterfall, I think.
Is it really? Isn't that his up smash?
No. Oh, no. I don't. I don't even know. Maybe it is Surf. I don't know. But it's like,
it looks like Surf.
But that move is actually pretty legit because of how the hitbox hits, and I love using it, and it catches people off guard. But the problem is that if it misses, you're sort of like fucked because you go into free fall and you slowly like,
oh yeah, I know all about that.
Yeah, like yo, what's up? Like, what are you gonna do? But no, I know. Yeah, I mean, I want to go Saturday to the next one because it's a back-to-back thing we got going here, Long Island 3, and I want to go. I may just go straight Pokemon Trainer, to be honest. I'll just be like, yo, what's up? And you know what? Pokemon Trainer is a shitty ass character, but I that's all I know. I can't play Meta Knight. Cheese, I cannot play Meta Knight. Leave me alone. I cannot do it. My Meta Knight is booty. My Meta Knight's ass. My Pokemon Trainer is better than my Meta Knight. Leave me alone. Okay?
Yo, hopefully this weekend the weather will be at least a little bit better. Like, the day was like fine, but like toward the end, like when I had to leave, you probably left in time, but when I had to leave, it was like,
when I left, it was raining. It was
a terrible storm.
It was terrible. I almost went down the wrong way on a road, getting off that like that parkway that's right next to the venue. Mm-hmm. I hit the intersection and this dick was doing a U-turn, So I followed him thinking that's what I had to do, and it put me in the oncoming lane going into the parkway, and I had to like jump the curb. And I was like, holy shit, that was like the worst experience of my day. I was like, oh my god. And then I cut this van off trying to get off my exit because I couldn't see where the fuck I was going. I was like clipped him. I was like, oh, I was not in the mood after I lost to Jash. I was not in the mood. Not that I have any reason to be mad, like, oh wow, I could have beat Jash. Like, no. But I was in a shitty mood and I just wanted to leave, and I was like, ah. Because it sucks to go somewhere, wait for you fuckers to show up after it took you guys like 2 hours to get there. Wait for everybody to show up, play so many friendlies with Payne. Who wouldn't?
Oh god.
No, Payne was cool. Me and Payne got a lot of matches in, and I think I know the Wolf versus Meta Knight matchup now.
Probably.
Playing so many friendlies, and then lose twice, and like, all right, cool. Like
I'm pretty sure the only time, like every single time Payne goes to a tournament, I play him in losers bracket somehow and eliminate him like every single time.
It happened every time. I know.
So bad.
I know. Oh, Payne was also mad that I called him out on the commentary thing as a joke. I apologize again, Payne. I love you. But can I hook me up with one of those like Nintendo Club controllers, bro? But anyway, so guys, yeah, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again with my Pokemon trainer. I'll try and see if I can get a win, and I'll double you.
Yo, your Squirtle like does work. Like
I have a good Squirtle, just like my fucking Ivysaur and Charizard are like cancer. I can't fucking do anything. Like they're goddamn, like they're really legit. Like
well, do whatever every other Pokemon trainer I've seen does, and like just camp with Ivy until they try to get close, then like pivot grab him, back throw, and then switch to Charizard.
Yeah. I spam Razor Leaf and back air until they get close. Throw down B.
Yeah.
But then I get really cocky with my Charizard and go for Rock Smash. Never works except once. You can get a solid Rock Smash in on my Charizard, but yeah, I love my Squirtle does work. If Squirtle was a fucking standalone character, I think I'd actually be good at this game, but nope. But anyway, I'm gonna try again, guys. So moral of the story is, for those of you who have regions that are like lacking middle people, try and get more. And for those of you who are Rapture level like myself, try and get up there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep going. I'm still playing a lot of Gears though. I may gradually go to Gears 3. Shout outs to my guys at Gears. And I'm gonna try again though. So wish me luck. And for those of you, I wish all of you luck who are going to a tournament this weekend or something, who are Rapture level. You guys do work. Support the low ranking players. Let's go. Let's get some names up there. I want to see some upsets, right? This weekend, give me some upsets for DI. I want to see some upsets so I can read them next week. That's what I want. That's a challenge to all you Rapture level players. I want to see an upset from a low tier player, a low ranking player against a top level player. Let's do it, all right? That's my challenge.
At this point there's not really any surprises. So if there are upsets, you get auto player of the week. Like
yes, we will have an entire thing. And I'm gonna do it too. We're all gonna do it. I'm a little hyped now. I'm actually a little hyped right now. I'm hyping myself up. All you top players, you better watch the fuck out because we're coming for you. All right, everybody, and that brings us to the end of our spring break Directional Influence episode 29. So obviously, shout outs to VVV Gaming for hosting us. You guys can check us out on the Podbean site, whatever. That's how you're listening probably. And of course, on Twitter at /VVV Rapture, on Facebook at Directional Influence, on all his Brawl, on my blogs or Will's blogs or PD's blogs, depending on who's posting them, on Smashboards, on the general Brawl discussion board. That's it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Pretty much, yeah. Follow us anywhere else. And obviously, leave your comments around. Please do. We love them.
Oh, yeah. Shout outs to everybody that I'm probably going to hang out with this week because everybody's off. So if anybody wants to chill.
Yeah, we're chilling. Like, Ian Will are looking for people to chill with and fuck bitches, get money, you know? So whoever wants to hang out in like the Long Island area, like hit us up. I'll be around. I'm like next to Fire. In terms of location, I'm right down the block from him, so we may chill there. So, yeah, good stuff. I'm teaching people how to play Gears, by the way. So, and speaking of which, shout outs, I want to give some shout outs here. First off, I want to give shout outs to my man Payne for teaching me the Meta Knight Wolf matchup, Brandon, Vinny's brother, for me and Dirty with Kirby, Oh damn, that was almost rhymey like. Shout outs to all the employees at Six Flags for making my day great Sunday. Yesterday on this recording, I went to Six Flags and this guy, I dropped $1 and this employee dude picked it up and ran over to me and said, "Hey, you dropped your $1." I was like, "Keep it." And he's like, "Well," and he was like, "Oh, I can't do that." I'm like, "Okay, I'll take it back." But like, it was really nice of him. So it was nice. I had a really fun time there. Anyway, and I also want to give shout outs to all my Gears guys, all my Gears fans, and the guys I've been playing with. We got Caution, Chikogel, Hecht, Malleus, Finesse, all my boys we play Gears 3 with, and we got some streams we want to check out. The beta streams, Justin TV, Justin.tv/caution, and caution is spelled with a 7 instead of a T, and then Justin TV /finesse, and finesse is FIINESSE. So check those out. I'll be on probably one of those streams at one point. And of course, all my props and shout outs to them. And Sundown. Sundown's a bro too. Raw Talent and all you guys. So those are my shout outs for the week. How about you, Will?
I pretty much got it with the people that I was going to chill with this week, because you guys know who you are. Probably going to be Kieran Blaze, Punishment Divine, going to be chilling with you. Anybody down at Hofstra, maybe. I don't know if anybody's actually going to be chilling there on spring break, but but anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys all this week. So.
All right, and of course, one last shout out to all my Rapture level players. Make it happen this weekend. We're gonna do it. Let's see. I want one upset this year, around the country, around the week, or something.
Oh, I'm calling it. Mech Warrior is gonna make an upset sometime.
Where was Mech
soon.
Warrior? He wasn't there.
He wasn't, but you know what? He's gonna make an upset. He's gonna make an upset sometime soon. And if not in Brawl, in MVC3, because I think he's going to an MVC3 tournament this weekend.
I want to see him in Brawl though.
Yeah. I don't know, but we'll see.
See one, all right? I'm working on it. I want all you Rapture level players to work on it, so shouts to you guys. And, of course, an advanced super shout-out to whoever actually does it. And for that, this week, episode 29, we're going to be hitting episode 30 next week.
Oh, shit.
That's a little hype right there.
All right, we're going to have to do something legit for that episode.
We may have to. All you guys will be back. I guess we'll be back into your normal routine, so will we. And it'll be a hype episode. We're looking forward to it. I hope you guys are all enjoying your week. For those of you playing the Gears 3 beta, enjoy it. For those of you playing StarCraft or LoL or WoW or Pokemon Online or Brawl or Melee, all enjoy it and enjoy all your friends and all that. And fuck some bitches, get some money, etc. So I hope you guys are enjoying your week. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please catch us next week for episode 30. But for this week, this is episode 29, brought to you by Directional Influence. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.